got no truck file right now, and I'm getting ready to open up on the area again, so just keep your head down. Okay, I'm going to pop a little sheet of joint smoke we got left. Let's try to get fixed. Okay, we'll...
Anyway, segments of society, I think. Young people, I'd love teenagers, post-millennial kids to read this. Because, I talk about the 60s. I talk about not just now, but the 60s. Relational situations with their parents and things of that nature. How we relate with different generations. How we relate with racial issues, which was, in the 60s, it was, out of hand. It was demonstrations and, big time stuff in the 60s. Kent State, Rochester, Detroit, on and on. It was horrible. And it was in Nam as well. Instead of a Vietnam memoir book, it turned out being kind of like this could help me through situations in high school or as a newlywed or somebody who's got a really tough job, a mentally stressful job. Because thinking about snow will do that, regardless of what kind of a situation you're in. It's going to be able to help you. It helped me. Hey, you swing 5 bats before you swing 1, right? So, and if you know what to expect, you can deal with it. You can handle it. And, maybe if somebody reads this book and they get a perspective on what somebody else went through a traumatic situation, it'll help them when they're confronted with one. And you know what? Everyone is going to be confronted with 1 or 2 or 3. There's death, there's divorce, there's cancer. There's all this traumatic stuff that we have to live through in life and experience. Those are Vietnams. Those are times when you think you're going to lose your fucking mind, right? But guess what? You don't have to. You really don't have to. You can. For me, it was Think Snow. For somebody who's reading this book, maybe they'll grab onto something that they need. Okay? Doesn't have to be my way. It's not like that. It doesn't have to be my way. But it's something in everybody's life that they can hold on to when it's really tough. That's what it's about. That's the message I want. After I had written 10, 15 chapters, I realized, you know what? I'm doing this for other people. I want this to be a help for people. That's what I want. Because it helped me.